You are someone who has a very different sense of humor. Do you enjoy like social media and just putting out whatever?
If you're going to put yourself out there, it's nice if you do that with a little bit of authenticity and a little bit of fun. Otherwise also it's okay. I think it's a tool that you can use however you want, so have fun.
What did Chup do for you as an actor?
I think everything that will happen in my life from now will be because of R. Balki and Chup.
Very rarely films are working, Brahmastra being the last big one, and after that again, there was a mixed bag. Were you worried?
And then my parents saw, and my sister and my brother-in-law saw. And they're a very specific audience, 4 different audiences.
Okay.
So I usually get my verdict from them. So, अब मैं नाचेगा. Hi, my name is Shreya Dhanvantri and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Shreya, welcome to Bollywood Hangama. I've
Thank
been
you.
wanting to do this interview for a really long time.
Yes.
I follow you on Twitter and I follow you on Instagram.
Thank you for the Twitter follow. I feel like I'm very underrated on Twitter, guys. Please.
Yeah, you are someone who has a very different sense of humor. Do you enjoy this part of your like social media and just putting out whatever?
I do.
What makes you do that?
I do, because honestly, truthfully, I genuinely think I'm flying a little bit under the radar, which is why I can say whatever I want. Let's see how long that lasts. It'll be interesting for me also to see how long I'm going to keep that up.
Right. Is that a place where you genuinely would like to keep it as it is, if possible?
If possible, for sure, yeah. Because I mean, if you're going to put yourself out there, it's nice if you do that with a little bit of authenticity and a little bit of fun. Otherwise also it's okay. I think it's a tool that you can use however you want, so have fun.
Right now it's yourself. You're just
Right
being
now
yourself.
it's me, but later on हमें आपको बाद में पता चलेगा anyway if something starts changing.
What will make you change your personality on social media?
Honestly, if the spotlight starts coming a little bit too much on me, then I think it's time to start
Spotlight
shutting
is
down.
almost on you, like so.
It's still rose-colored light. It's quite nice. When it's like bright white yellow light, like the one that's in Chup, then I think I'll start shutting.
See, you're underrating yourself. I think the spotlight is already on you. Anyway, so I hope nothing changes there because we really enjoy you the way you are on social media. So keep that going. Coming to work, what did Chup do for you as an actor?
Because see, we are still in the second week, I'm going into third week of release for Chup. The fact that it's still in the theatres and people are still watching it is a big deal, especially in this climate. So what Chup does for me, honestly, I think everything that will happen in my life from now will be because of R. Balki and Chup.
Wow. Before the release was the, we are going through such a tricky time.
Yeah.
Film mein chal nahi rahi hai. No, it's getting difficult to get the audience to the cinemas. What was the scene before the release? What were you
I
thinking?
honestly, see, that's the thing. I'm mad excited till the release. And on the day of the release, I'm not kidding, Rohit, I have danced from 9 a.m. because my friends got dhol outside in the street. So we were dancing in the street with dhol on the day of release.
Celebrating the release.
I am not kidding. This actually happened. So from 9 a.m. till 6 a.m. the next morning, I was dancing. Then I started getting a little tense because I'm like, oh God, people are seeing the film. My work is actually out there. People are going to be reviewing and talking about it. Luckily, they liked it. That's another thing. But I'm usually very excited during a film release. Tension baad mein aata hai.
This is the video we should have seen on social media.
It came.
It came. Okay, so we
People
have to definitely.
You didn't see, but people saw.
Let's put this out. Okay, so but tell me, was there worry? Like, was there, because nothing is, very rarely films are working. Brahmastra being the last big one, and after that again, there was a mixed bag. Were you worried? Like, were you all worried?
See, that's the thing. Honestly, I was just very excited that a film that I'm proud to be associated with, and it's directed by R. Balki and it stars all these wonderful people. I was just glad that happened. But by the time the film officially released, we had also done a free view, which is an audience preview before the industry and the critics saw. Normally, jo ki hota hai with media screening and critics screening. This time the audiences saw in 11 cities.
Okay.
Which was a stroke of genius, I think, of Balki, and he was confident in the film. And the reviews started coming pehle se hi. So we already knew that the audience liked it. And then my parents saw, and my sister and my brother-in-law saw. And they're a very specific audience, 4 different audiences.
Okay.
So I usually get my verdict from them. They liked it. All 4 different types of people who watched very different kinds of cinema, they already liked it. So, ab main nachega.
And out of your family of these 4, who is the, like, whose decision do you go by? Ki this person will tell me as it is. Acha hai,
All 4 of them do.
They tell you?
All 4 of them do, but they like very different types of films.
Okay.
Like my dad has a very specific taste, and he gets logic and intellectual a little bit, but he really enjoys a good, like a good film. My mom's full mass.
Right.
My sister likes a nice healthy mix between like things, and my brother-in-law again, he watches everything. So I get a nice, true, honest opinion from all 4 of them. So I pretty much know what India will think if I get the verdict from them.
They are the first ones who give you get an idea from them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are the ones that matters, basically.
You know, as you become famous and as you get there, the tendency of people around is always to tell you, ki, wow, you know, this is so nice, you're so good, you're doing this right. How do you plan to have that real people and reality around? What liberty do you give them? Ki, kuch bhi hoye, mujhe bata dena.
Oh, no. So that's what. If these 4 people continue being exactly who they are, believe me, I am getting the right reactions.
Right.
Yeah, they were criticizing my interviews. I'm not kidding. My parents and my family were like, yeah, idhar aao, baitho. Kya kar rahe ho yahan pe? Ye, what are you doing? What are you saying? All of that. So don't worry. I'm feeling grounded or being down to earth or whatever is not a problem.
So they'll be watching this?
They will definitely be watching this.
I should be nervous now.
It's not you. They're looking at they're criticizing me.
Right. You know, who out of them was the most convinced about you getting into movies way back?
Mom. For sure. Because dad was still, he still thinks my IQ is getting wasted. He still thinks, you're rotting your brain over there. It's getting not utilized, whatever. So he thinks that. My sister was supportive. She was like, dekh lo, whatever.
Yeah.
Mom is like, nahi, meri beti star banegi. So she's
right. And now at least, you know, you're doing good work. Now are dad and sister convinced?
They're okay with it. They're like, okay, theek hai, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. We'll see aage jaake kya hoga, but they're happy now.
It's an ongoing test.
It is an ongoing test. My goodness, yes.
Right. You know, coming from a background that's not filmy, one, did you have to convince that I'm going and I'm going to act in movies?
I kind of had to a little bit because, again, people had very different dreams for me. After engineering, I was supposed to do the whole MBA Ivy League route. I was going to, but this happened. And dad didn't understand it for a long time. But mom was gung-ho about it for sure. But yeah, I had to prove it to them. And I think my dad finally got convinced after Scam released.
Right.
It took him 10 years. 10 years to say, like, theek hai, karo.
Right. But, 10 years of that was, now that you're doing lead roles, now that interesting work is coming your way, your popularity on social media is going up day by day. Now when you look at those 10 years, what do you see?
Honestly, I don't know how I did it. I feel like I would have been a little pagal to endure every day that comes, because all of us, we're from the same ilk. Have you ever been told by your family, what do you think, we're Ambanis? Do you think money goes on trees or what? You have?
Yeah.
Then we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. If you have heard that from your family, it's the same. And the city is not easy. Yeah. Plus our industry is, opportunities are rarer to come by. So I don't know how I managed to survive. I think I was a little crazy.
You are proud today?
I'm getting there.
Okay. Not fully proud.
No, because I still have a long way to go. I feel like I just started.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Shreya Dhanvantri and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.